Welcome to the Real English Practice YouTube channel.
Hi, Zoe. What have you been doing?
Hi, Liam. I've been reading.
How long have you been reading?
I've been reading for 2 hours.
Have you been enjoying the book?
Yes, I've been enjoying it.
What has your sister been doing?
She's been painting a picture.
How long has she been painting?
She's been painting since morning.
Has she been using bright colors?
Yes, she's been using reds.
What have you been studying lately?
I've been studying English grammar.
How long have you been studying it?
I've been studying for 6 months.
Have you been practicing speaking?
Yes, I've been practicing daily.
What has your teacher been teaching?
She's been teaching new tenses.
How long has she been teaching them?
She's been teaching for 3 weeks.
Has she been explaining clearly?
Yes, she's been explaining well.
What have you been cooking today?
I've been cooking pasta for dinner.
How long have you been cooking?
I've been cooking for 30 minutes.
Have you been adding spices?
Yes, I've been adding some herbs.
What has your brother been doing?
He's been washing the dishes.
How long has he been washing?
He's been washing for 15 minutes.
Has he been helping in the kitchen?
Yes, he's been helping a lot.
What have you been watching on TV?
I've been watching a comedy show.
How long have you been watching?
I've been watching for an hour.
Have you been laughing a lot?
Yes, I've been laughing so much.
What have your friends been playing?
They've been playing video games.
How long have they been playing?
They've been playing since noon.
Have they been winning any games?
Yes, they've been winning a lot.
What have you been doing outside?
I've been gardening in the yard.
How long have you been gardening?
I've been gardening for 2 hours.
Have you been planting flowers?
Yes, I've been planting roses.
What has your dad been doing?
He's been cutting the grass.
How long has he been cutting?
He's been cutting for 30 minutes.
Has he been working hard?
Yes, he's been working hard.
What have you been listening to?
I've been listening to music.
How long have you been listening?
I've been listening all morning.
Have you been enjoying the songs?
Yes, I've been enjoying them.
What has your cousin been playing?
She's been playing a music app.
How long has she been playing?
She's been playing for an hour.
Has she been choosing good songs?
Yes, she's been choosing great ones.
What have you been writing lately?
I've been writing a story.
How long have you been writing?
I've been writing for 3 days.
Have you been enjoying writing?
Yes, I've been enjoying it a lot.
What has your friend been reading?
She's been reading a newspaper.
How long has she been reading?
She's been reading for 20 minutes.
Has she been learning new things?
Yes, she's been learning news.
What have you been painting recently?
I've been painting a picture.
How long have you been painting?
I've been painting since yesterday.
Have you been using bright colors?
Yes, I've been using blues.
What has your classmate been drawing?
He's been drawing a sketch.
How long has he been drawing?
He's been drawing for an hour.
Has he been improving his skills?
Yes, he's been improving fast.
What have you been shopping for?
I've been shopping for clothes.
How long have you been shopping?
I've been shopping since 10 o'clock.
Have you been finding good deals?
Yes, I've been finding great sales.
What has your mom been looking for?
She's been looking for shoes.
How long has she been looking?
She's been looking for 30 minutes.
Has she been finding nice shoes?
Yes, she's been finding good ones.
What have you been exercising lately?
I've been running in the park.
How long have you been running?
I've been running for 40 minutes.
Have you been feeling stronger?
Yes, I've been feeling great.
What have your friends been doing?
They've been lifting weights.
How long have they been lifting?
They've been lifting since morning.
Have they been getting stronger?
Yes, they've been getting stronger.
What have you been cleaning today?
I've been cleaning the house.
How long have you been cleaning?
I've been cleaning for 3 hours.
Have you been feeling tired?
Yes, I've been feeling a bit tired.
What has your sister been organizing?
She's been organizing books.
How long has she been organizing?
She's been organizing for an hour.
Has she been working hard?
Yes, she's been working hard.
What have you been working on at your job?
I've been working on a project.
How long have you been working on it?
I've been working for 2 weeks.
Have you been enjoying your job?
Yes, I've been enjoying it.
What has your boss been doing?
He's been writing emails.
How long has he been writing?
He's been writing since 9 o'clock.
Has he been finishing his tasks?
Yes, he's been finishing them.
What have you been teaching lately?
I've been teaching English.
How long have you been teaching?
I've been teaching for 5 years.
Have you been helping students?
Yes, I've been helping them a lot.
What has your student been learning?
She's been learning grammar.
How long has she been learning?
She's been learning for 2 months.
Has she been improving her English?
Yes, she's been improving fast.
What have you been traveling to recently?
I've been traveling to Europe.
How long have you been traveling?
I've been traveling for a month.
Have you been enjoying your trip?
Yes, I've been enjoying it.
What have your parents been exploring?
They've been exploring new cities.
How long have they been exploring?
They've been exploring for 3 weeks.
Have they been taking photos?
Yes, they've been taking many photos.
What have you been baking today?
I've been baking cookies.
How long have you been baking?
I've been baking for an hour.
Have you been making chocolate cookies?
Yes, I've been making them.
What has your friend been tasting?
She's been tasting the cookies.
How long has she been tasting?
She's been tasting for 5 minutes.
Has she been liking the cookies?
Yes, she's been liking them.
What have you been swimming in lately?
I've been swimming in the pool.
How long have you been swimming?
I've been swimming for 30 minutes.
Have you been feeling refreshed?
Yes, I've been feeling great.
What has your brother been doing?
He's been diving in the water.
How long has he been diving?
He's been diving for 20 minutes.
Has he been enjoying swimming?
Yes, he's been enjoying it.
What have you been dancing to lately?
I've been dancing to pop music.
How long have you been dancing?
I've been dancing for an hour.
Have you been having fun?
Yes, I've been having so much fun.
What has your friend been practicing?
She's been practicing hip-hop moves.
How long has she been practicing?
She's been practicing for 2 hours.
Has she been getting better?
Yes, she's been getting better.
What have you been sewing lately?
I've been sewing a dress.
How long have you been sewing?
I've been sewing for 3 days.
Have you been using a new pattern?
Yes, I've been using a floral pattern.
What has your dad been fixing?
He's been fixing the table.
How long has he been fixing it?
He's been fixing for an hour.
Has he been doing a good job?
Yes, he's been doing great.
What have you been planting in the garden?
I've been planting vegetables.
How long have you been planting?
I've been planting since morning.
Have you been growing tomatoes?
Yes, I've been growing them.
What has your mom been watering?
She's been watering the flowers.
How long has she been watering?
She's been watering for 15 minutes.
Has she been working hard?
Yes, she's been working hard.
What have you been drawing recently?
I've been drawing a portrait.
How long have you been drawing?
I've been drawing for 2 hours.
Have you been using pencils?
Yes, I've been using colored pencils.
What has your classmate been sketching?
He's been sketching a dog.
How long has he been sketching?
He's been sketching for an hour.
Has he been improving his drawing?
Yes, he's been improving a lot.
What have you been walking with lately?
I've been walking with my dog.
How long have you been walking?
I've been walking for 30 minutes.
Have you been enjoying the walk?
Yes, I've been enjoying it.
What have your friends been jogging?
They've been jogging with friends.
How long have they been jogging?
They've been jogging for an hour.
Have they been feeling energetic?
Yes, they've been feeling energetic.
What have you been studying for?
I've been studying for an exam.
How long have you been studying?
I've been studying for 3 hours.
Have you been feeling stressed?
Yes, I've been feeling a bit stressed.
What has your teacher been preparing?
She's been preparing for a test.
How long has she been preparing?
She's been preparing since yesterday.
Has she been working hard?
Yes, she's been working hard.
What have you been knitting lately?
I've been knitting a scarf.
How long have you been knitting?
I've been knitting for a week.
Have you been using soft yarn?
Yes, I've been using wool yarn.
What has your grandma been building?
She's been building a shelf.
How long has she been building?
She's been building for 2 days.
Has she been using tools?
Yes, she's been using a hammer.
What have you been hiking in lately?
I've been hiking in the mountains.
How long have you been hiking?
I've been hiking for 4 hours.
Have you been enjoying the views?
Yes, I've been enjoying them.
What has your friend been climbing?
He's been climbing a hill.
How long has he been climbing?
He's been climbing for an hour.
Has he been feeling tired?
Yes, he's been feeling a bit tired.
What have you been playing on the piano?
I've been playing classical music.
How long have you been playing?
I've been playing for 2 hours.
Have you been practicing a new song?
Yes, I've been practicing it.
What has your brother been learning?
He's been learning new chords.
How long has he been learning?
He's been learning for a month.
Has he been playing well?
Yes, he's been playing great.
What have you been decorating at home?
I've been decorating the living room.
How long have you been decorating?
I've been decorating since morning.
Have you been using lights?
Yes, I've been using fairy lights.
What has your sister been painting?
She's been painting the walls.
How long has she been painting?
She's been painting for 3 hours.
Has she been doing a good job?
Yes, she's been doing great.
What have you been saving money for?
I've been saving for a car.
How long have you been saving?
I've been saving for a year.
Have you been saving a lot?
Yes, I've been saving enough.
What has your friend been planning?
He's been planning to buy a bike.
How long has he been planning?
He's been planning for 2 months.
Has he been saving enough?
Yes, he's been saving well.
What have you been volunteering for?
I've been volunteering at a shelter.
How long have you been volunteering?
I've been volunteering for 6 months.
Have you been helping animals?
Yes, I've been helping dogs.
What has your cousin been doing?
She's been cleaning the cages.
How long has she been cleaning?
She's been cleaning for 2 hours.
Has she been helping enough?
Yes, she's been helping a lot.
What have you been photographing lately?
I've been photographing nature.
How long have you been photographing?
I've been photographing for a week.
Have you been taking good photos?
Yes, I've been taking great ones.
What has your friend been capturing?
He's been capturing birds.
How long has he been capturing?
He's been capturing for an hour.
Has he been improving his skills?
Yes, he's been improving a lot.
What have you been waiting for today?
I've been waiting for a package.
How long have you been waiting?
I've been waiting since morning.
Have you been feeling impatient?
Yes, I've been feeling a bit impatient.
What has your brother been expecting?
He's been expecting a call.
How long has he been expecting?
He's been expecting for 2 hours.
Has he been feeling nervous?
Yes, he's been feeling nervous.
What have you been researching lately?
I've been researching history.
How long have you been researching?
I've been researching for 3 days.
Have you been finding good facts?
Yes, I've been finding many facts.
What has your teacher been studying?
She's been studying science.
How long has she been studying?
She's been studying since yesterday.
Has she been learning new things?
Yes, she's been learning a lot.
What have you been singing today?
I've been singing a new song.
How long have you been singing?
I've been singing for 30 minutes.
Have you been enjoying it?
Yes, I've been enjoying it.
What has your friend been humming?
She's been humming to the tune.
How long has she been humming?
She's been humming for 10 minutes.
Has she been singing well?
Yes, she's been singing great.
What have you been cycling around?
I've been cycling in the park.
How long have you been cycling?
I've been cycling for an hour.
Have you been feeling tired?
Yes, I've been feeling a bit tired.
What has your cousin been riding?
He's been riding a bike.
How long has he been riding?
He's been riding for 40 minutes.
Has he been enjoying the ride?
Yes, he's been enjoying it.
What have you been designing lately?
I've been designing a poster.
How long have you been designing?
I've been designing for 2 hours.
Have you been using bright colors?
Yes, I've been using them.
What has your classmate been creating?
He's been creating a logo.
How long has he been creating?
He's been creating for an hour.
Has he been doing well?
Yes, he's been doing great.
What have you been dreaming about?
I've been dreaming about traveling.
How long have you been dreaming?
I've been dreaming for a week.
Have you been thinking of a place?
Yes, I've been thinking of Japan.
What have your parents been planning?
They've been planning a vacation.
How long have they been planning?
They've been planning for a month.
Have they been saving money?
Yes, they've been saving for it.
What have you been worrying about?
I've been worrying about my exam.
How long have you been worrying?
I've been worrying for 2 days.
Have you been feeling stressed?
Yes, I've been feeling stressed.
What has your friend been thinking?
She's been thinking about work.
How long has she been thinking?
She's been thinking since morning.
Has she been feeling nervous?
Yes, she's been feeling nervous.
What have you been cooking for lunch?
I've been cooking soup today.
How long have you been cooking?
I've been cooking for 40 minutes.
Have you been adding vegetables?
Yes, I've been adding carrots.
What has your mom been preparing?
She's been preparing a salad.
How long has she been preparing?
She's been preparing for 20 minutes.
Has she been helping in the kitchen?
Yes, she's been helping a lot.
What have you been watching on your phone?
I've been watching English videos.
How long have you been watching?
I've been watching for an hour.
Have you been learning new words?
Yes, I've been learning many words.
What has your friend been browsing?
He's been browsing news sites.
How long has he been browsing?
He's been browsing for 30 minutes.
Has he been finding good articles?
Yes, he's been finding great ones.
What have you been gardening for today?
I've been gardening for beauty.
How long have you been gardening?
I've been gardening for an hour.
Have you been planting new seeds?
Yes, I've been planting sunflowers.
What has your dad been digging?
He's been digging for plants.
How long has he been digging?
He's been digging for 20 minutes.
Has he been working hard?
Yes, he's been working hard.
What have you been running for lately?
I've been running for exercise.
How long have you been running?
I've been running for 45 minutes.
Have you been feeling healthy?
Yes, I've been feeling healthy.
What has your friend been training for?
She's been training for a race.
How long has she been training?
She's been training for a month.
Has she been improving her speed?
Yes, she's been improving a lot.
What have you been teaching your students?
I've been teaching them math.
How long have you been teaching?
I've been teaching for 3 hours.
Have you been explaining clearly?
Yes, I've been explaining well.
What has your student been learning?
He's been learning new formulas.
How long has he been learning?
He's been learning for 2 hours.
Has he been understanding them?
Yes, he's been understanding well.
What have you been shopping for online?
I've been shopping for books.
How long have you been shopping?
I've been shopping for an hour.
Have you been finding good books?
Yes, I've been finding great ones.
What has your cousin been searching for?
She's been searching for gadgets.
How long has she been searching?
She's been searching for 30 minutes.
Has she been finding good deals?
Yes, she's been finding good deals.
What have you been waiting for at the station?
I've been waiting for a train.
How long have you been waiting?
I've been waiting for 20 minutes.
Have you been feeling cold?
Yes, I've been feeling cold.
What has your friend been looking for?
He's been looking for a ticket.
How long has he been looking?
He's been looking for 10 minutes.
Has he been finding it?
Yes, he's been finding it now.
What have you been playing with friends?
I've been playing board games.
How long have you been playing?
I've been playing for 2 hours.
Have you been having fun?
Yes, I've been having fun.
What have your friends been playing?
They've been playing cards.
How long have they been playing?
They've been playing for an hour.
Have they been winning any games?
Yes, they've been winning a lot.
What have you been walking in the rain?
I've been walking with an umbrella.
How long have you been walking?
I've been walking for 15 minutes.
Have you been getting wet?
No, I've been staying dry.
What has your brother been doing in the rain?
He's been running home.
How long has he been running?
He's been running for 10 minutes.
Has he been staying dry?
No, he's been getting wet.
What have you been reading for class?
I've been reading a novel.
How long have you been reading?
I've been reading for 2 hours.
Have you been understanding it?
Yes, I've been understanding it.
What has your classmate been studying?
She's been studying history.
How long has she been studying?
She's been studying for an hour.
Has she been learning new facts?
Yes, she's been learning a lot.
What have you been cooking for the party?
I've been cooking appetizers.
How long have you been cooking?
I've been cooking for 3 hours.
Have you been making snacks?
Yes, I've been making chips.
What has your mom been preparing?
She's been preparing drinks.
How long has she been preparing?
She's been preparing for an hour.
Has she been helping enough?
Yes, she's been helping a lot.
What have you been practicing for English?
I've been practicing this tense.
How long have you been practicing?
I've been practicing for a month.
Have you been improving your skills?
Yes, I've been improving a lot.
What has your friend been learning?
He's been learning new tenses.
How long has he been learning?
He's been learning for 2 months.
Has he been speaking better?
Yes, he's been speaking better.
What have you been feeling lately?
I've been feeling very happy.
How long have you been feeling happy?
I've been feeling happy all week.
Have you been smiling a lot?
Yes, I've been smiling a lot.
What has your sister been feeling?
She's been feeling excited.
How long has she been feeling excited?
She's been feeling excited all day.
Has she been talking a lot?
Yes, she's been talking a lot.
What have you been doing with this practice?
I've been practicing English well.
How long have you been practicing with me?
I've been practicing for 300 questions.
Have you been enjoying this practice?
Yes, I've been enjoying it a lot.
What has your teacher been asking?
She's been asking great questions.
How long has she been helping you?
She's been helping all this time.